Hello guys, you are welcome to today's tutorial. In today's video, I will show you how to make this pleated frock gown for a 2-year-old girl. If this is what you would like to learn, let's get started. The gown is in two parts, the upper half length and the lower pleated part. To cut the upper part, I have the fabric for the front piece and the back piece. The front piece is folded while the back piece is divided into two because of the zipper allowance. I am going to measure 1.5 inches for the zipper allowance, then place the folded part of the front piece on the back piece. Then I will draw my starting line. I would mark the half length, which is 9 inches. Plus 1 inch sewing allowance. That's the length of the half length. Then I would connect with straight lines. I folded the pieces using the chest measurement divided by 4. This is 22 inches divided by 4. That will give me 5.5 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance. That's 7.5 inches. So I have 7.5 inches on fold. The next step is to mark the shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement is 9 inches divided by 2 will give me 4.5 inches. But because it is an armless dress, I would mark 4.25 inches. After sewing, I would have like 4 inches because I don't want the shoulder to reach the shoulder tip. Please don't measure from the zipper allowance. Then the next step is to mark 4 inches for the armhole. You can get your armhole measurement by dividing your shoulder measurement into 2. You can mark that for your armhole exactly. Then connect the mark and draw the armhole curve. On the chest line, mark the chest circumference divided by 4 plus 2 inches sewing allowance. That will give you 22 inches divided by 4. That's 5.5 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance. That will give me 7.5 inches. On the waistline, mark the waist circumference divided by 4 plus 2 inches sewing allowance. The waist circumference is 21 inches divided by 4. That will give me 5.25 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance. That will give me 7.25 inches. Then connect the chest point to the waist point. For the neck width, I would mark 2 inches for both the front and the back. While for the neck depth, I would mark 3 inches for the front neck depth, and for the back neck depth, I would mark 1 inch. And then extend the curve to the zipper allowance. This is just a simple basic neck, like a circular neck. On the shoulder line, I would mark 0.5 inch and connect it to the neck. That's the shoulder slant. I'm using 0.5 inch because this is a baby dress. While cutting, cut out the back neckline first, then remove the front piece and cut out the neckline. I have cut out the lining for all the pieces. So the next step is to join the shoulder of the main fabric separately and the lining separately. That is, you are going to join the shoulder of the front piece and the back piece for the lining separately and for the main fabric separately. For the lower part, I would remove the half length measurement, which is 9 inches. from the full length. The full length is 19 inches. So if you now remove 9 inches of the half length, it will give me 10 inches. So I'm going to add additional 1.5 inches to it because the lining is going to be shorter than the main fabric. For the breadth of the fabric, I multiply the waist measurement 22 inches multiply by 2. I multiply it by 2. That gave me 44. You can do as much as waist measurement multiplied by 2.5, waist measurement multiplied by 3, depending on how full you want your pleats to be. So I will sew the down part of the lining to the down part of the main fabric. For the upper part, I have joined the shoulder. I will place the right side of the lining on the right side of the main fabric, then sew the neck area, sew the armhole area, and close the zipper allowance area, then close the sides. For the lower part, after sewing the down part of the main fabric to the down part of the lining, I will turn it to the wrong side and pull the lining in such a way that the two fabric will be equal at the upper part. Then I will sew the two sides. This will prevent the lining from showing at the lower parts of the dress and also give you a neatly finished dress. I would notch the neck area and the armhole, then turn the half length to the right side. For the down part, I would mark 1 inch all through. After marking, I will leave 1 inch and start pleating using the 1 inch interval. You can also pleat while sewing. I will then close the side of the half length. I would mark the center of the half length and join the lower part to the upper part after pleating. Then the last step is to insert your zip. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more sewing tutorials. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. See you in the next video. Thank you.